Welcome to the PI Podcast, your destination for everything NFL, discussing the latest news and providing in-depth analysis of every NFL game. And now, here are your hosts, Ian and Tesh.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to episode number 49 of the PI Podcast. Kabi, thank you for stopping by. I see you counting down the time. Let's go. Definitely 49 episodes. We're almost at that 50 mark. This upcoming Tuesday will be our 50th episode. So I hope you guys join us for that. That's going to be something special as well. Our 50th podcast upcoming on Tuesday. Today's gonna be just as special because it's 49.
Yo, what's up, Caleb? Too.
What's up?
Do you have the restream chat up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
see.
Yes, sir, Caleb. The big 5-0 coming up on Tuesday. Appreciate it, Kabi. Yeah. A lot of people like to have chat in there. We like to have different stuff so everyone can have fun in Discord. So yeah, it's just a fun time just to be chatting with everybody in the Discord.
Sweet. So a couple things. One, COVID sucks. I've had COVID since Friday. Here it is Sunday. So hopefully I got 2 more days of it. They said it's supposed to last 5 days. Who knows? But I had a really bad headache, backache, a little nauseous, but haven't thrown up or nothing. But would not recommend at all. But I wanted to ask you, Pritesh. The Cleveland Browns recently kicked Baker Mayfield to the curb, said a lot of mean things about Baker Mayfield.
What do you say specifically?
I mean, that he's not mature.
Yeah.
All those nice things. And then obviously they went for Deshaun Watson, which I'm not saying, obviously Deshaun Watson's a better quarterback. Not debating that. But do you think Kevin Stefanski should have stepped in and benched Baker Mayfield in the middle of the season last year because of his poor play?
Now, when you're a head coach, all those decisions are going to be something you look back on as a head coach, with a franchise quarterback kind of getting left in the dust by the Cleveland Browns this year. And Kevin Stefanski, he should have went and told Baker, he should have been, you're sitting because we need to heal your shoulder and you need to get shoulder surgery. But the fact that they let him play, and then after the fact that they bashed him anyways for sport play, even with the shoulder injury, just goes to show Kevin Stefanski had poor judgment and has poor character right now. Because in any world, let's say if it was Bill Belichick, he would have benched Baker Mayfield so fast because of that, and Baker Mayfield would have immediately gone into shoulder rehab, shoulder surgery, and all that. But with Kevin Stefanski, he let Baker Mayfield play, and maybe Baker was saying, I want to play too, but as a head coach, you need to put down the line and tell your player that you need to heal before we can play you. The season wasn't going too well anyway, so you definitely needed a standpoint where Baker wasn't playing well, you're fighting for the playoffs. It may have been just because they were fighting for the playoffs too, who knows? But I would have benched Baker, made him get shoulder surgery, and rested him for next season. And we wouldn't have none of this Deshaun Watson problem or the Baker Mayfield problem.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think it was a judgment by the whole team, letting him play because obviously they knew something was wrong. Even if they didn't know he was injured, his performance was not where it should be. And people get benched for not performing all the time. Bench him for his poor performance. You don't even have to say it's an injury. Just he deserved to at least sit a game. I mean,
And they did
I don't know.
nothing.
You've got Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Dearness Johnson that could have easily carried you to some of those wins, doing what the Patriots did and throwing the ball 4 times in a game and still winning a game against the Bills. Cleveland Browns have a good enough team to do something similar to that, and they just kept throwing Baker Mayfield out there.
Yeah, they have better running backs too. Like literally, they have the best 1-2 punch in football. So it's been very easy for them. Kabi, the Bears. Uno, what's up? The Bears. I have a little problem with them this year just because I love Justin Fields. I think he's the best quarterback in the draft from last year. But at the same time, you got to protect him. You can't let him get hit. Last year he got hit so much. I've just seen this one vicious hit every time we talk about Justin Fields. I just see this one vicious hit in my mind. He's getting pummeled, slammed into the ground, gets up shaky. You don't want that for your rookie quarterback at all. You don't want him getting injured early in his career to where he's never going to be the same quarterback again. And they did nothing in the draft. They literally got an offensive lineman in the 4th, 5th round. And he doesn't have any receiver help. Yes, they just got N'Keal Harry, but N'Keal Harry hasn't proven himself. That's why the Patriots got rid of him for a 7th-round pick. So we'll see if this helps. Darnell Mooney's a decent option, but we're going to see the Bears wide receiver options right now.
Yep. What's up, Uno? What's up, Eddie? I do think the Bears' new orange uniforms are really sick.
Oh, yeah, the ones they just put out. Oh, yeah, they look really cool.
Yeah.
So many teams are that's what I want to talk about. So many teams are getting alternate uniforms, alternate helmets. The Cardinals today just revealed their all black helmet, which looks sick in my opinion. And it has red sparkles if you look closely on the helmet. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my god, there's so many teams. The Bengals have the white helmets and white unis now. They're gonna look so fire with that.
The Bengals' white helmets are the cleanest that I've seen out of everybody so far.
Yeah, I love that one. And then probably my favorite is the Falcons like throwback helmet and kind of like throwback uni. Oh man, they're going back way to the past.
Yo, what's up, W2?
Ooh, what's up, W2? Uno said, been going through my cards and just realized how many Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and Jamar Chase rookies I have. Yes, sir. That's the way you want to go.
I was gonna say, Eddie, they might have stole that from the Browns, but they made it look so much cleaner.
Yeah, all right, Drake, I got it. Appreciate you.
Oh, Select's a good brand too. You know?
Oh, that is sick. Not gonna lie, Drake, that's really sick. I might change my profile pic just because of that. Uno said he's Devontae Smith Select rookie. Ooh, I bet that's a nice looking card. Have you seen Select cards, Ian?
Select, yeah, I've seen it. Ooh, I just seen the PFP.
Yeah. The Patriots throwback uniforms are pretty cool too. There's so many teams this year. I think even more teams than last year. Like it's one of the most amount of teams literally getting alternate uniforms, alternate helmets this year. They're gonna look super cool in those games.
Yeah, I like when they bring back throwback uniforms. They're doing a pretty good job so far this year.
Yeah, no, Drake. Appreciate you. You are godly. That I might have to change my boom mascot.
I forgot that was Drake. I'm glad you said that because I know he's had a couple different accounts. I know MT has had a couple different accounts. Goblin. So I'm glad you said his name.
Yeah, for sure, Gabi. You can make us a profile pic. Go ahead. Yeah, and I want to touch upon Kyler again, just because he did get such a big contract. And I believe he can earn that contract because I think he has all the talent in the world to do it. But at the same time, what happens if the coaching staff and that whole team in general has another letdown? They start off hot, go 7-0, and then they crumble again in the second half. What's that going to say for the whole team and the whole organization in general?
Yeah.
Eddie says he's stoked for next year's uniforms for the Eagles. You get the Kelly Green jerseys back. Oh yeah, those also look so good. Eddie says he thinks Kyler's a bust.
I'm not a big Kyler fan myself. I can understand why they wanted to secure a franchise quarterback in him, but I don't know. I'm not that high on Kyler Murray.
Oh, Cobby, you could probably do Matt Ryan. I'll take a Matt Ryan since Drake made me Julio Jones. I'll take a Matt Ryan. And if Ian wants a Jaguar one, which player do you want?
Yeah, I'll take a Jags. You should do one with Matt Ryan with like half Falcons, half Indy. That would look clean.
That would look sick. Oh man. And that organization as a whole, the Cardinals staff, if they crumble again, I think Kingsbury is gonna be a hot seat. Like he should be at least, because if you can't lead a team that was very good last year, hot 7-0, and you crumble like that with just that team, you can also compare it to Dallas as well. They had all these records, first team in a while to have 10 plus interceptions, 10 plus sacks, 10 like 1,000-yard receivers, everything, 1,000-yard rushers, and they still didn't do it in the playoffs.
Yeah, and I do agree they threw a little bit too much money. That's kind of unfortunate because Deshaun Watson really screwed up that market. And now that's what a quarterback's going for, which means Lamar is going to see a very big contract as well.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson didn't help any matters himself because Kyler did get. I think he got too much of a contract, honestly. He's a good quarterback. I really like Kyler a lot, but the fact is, to be paying the quarterback that much in the future is just gonna hurt your team, and this is what all these big contracts are doing, especially with wide receivers too. With Christian Kirk starting it somehow, these teams are gonna have to find ways to do without some players because their wide receivers are taking the market, and led to decisions with AJ Brown from the Titans as well. I see you, Ian. Training.
I gotta adjust the heating pad.
Oh my god. So Ian, training camp officially started today. And I think the Falcons, Jaguars, and some others, they started their training camps and stuff with their rookies and vets. So what are you looking forward to with training camp for all these teams?
My big thing is I want to see Travis Etienne and James Robinson healthy. And then I want to see Trevor get a established connection with players like Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, and Evan Ingram. Those are my most important things I want to see. I'm not worried about the defense. I think we're going to be a top 15 unit on defense.
Damn. Early predictions? Damn.
Well, I think top 15 is very fair when you consider our defensive coordinator is who coached the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense to their Super Bowl run. Our linebacker core is going to be extremely good. Our defensive line is going to be extremely good. Our corner room's a little questionable, but we have really good corners as well. I'm a little concerned about the depth, but other than that, like I'm very pleased with our defense. Our offense is the question mark, but Doug Peterson, he's a very offensive-minded head coach. He was a former quarterback, so he's going to make this offense move, I think. It just depends on how good these pieces are around Trevor. And I do think, I said it before, if Trevor Lawrence is a generational type quarterback that he is projected to be, he's going to make this wide receiver core better than it is. And then I also like that they got a bunch of veterans because they're going to help make Trevor Lawrence better as well. It's going to be a 50-50 thing with the both of them. And then another thing I just want to mention, when Doug Peterson won his Super Bowl, they did not have a true wide receiver one. They did not have a single wide receiver with over 1,000 yards. So I don't think this offense is going to be a heavy wide receiver. I think it's going to be a lot of Travis Etienne, Evan Ingram, Dan Arnold, and James Robinson.
God damn, Eddie. you roasting people now? Roasting the Jags now? Holy crap. No, but I think Jags are one of the more interesting teams to watch this season revamped coaching staff. Doug Peterson's a very good coach. Led that Eagles team to a Super Bowl win, and just all the players they added in free agency. It's gonna be interesting to see how that team plays together with everything new coaching staff, and how Trevor Lawrence plays as well. This could potentially be Trevor Lawrence's uprising. Like, it's his second year. He probably is gonna play a little better. Or he could play the same as he was last year, but there's still room for him to improve as well. And Trevor's got these receivers now: Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, Laviska Shenault's still there. So he has some sort of weapons now, unlike last year. And the Falcons training camp, if we go, I really want to see Drake London and Kyle Pitts. I'm also very excited to see Arnold Ebiketie, our new pass rusher, and hoping he does amazing. I'm just so excited for them as well. And Tyler Algier, our running back. I think if he can step up and be that main running back, Cordero doesn't have to do as much in a running back room as well, so he can get a little bit of rest and do his things.
Drake, no, you're not a bandwagon. I refuse to believe you can be a bandwagon for a team that hasn't won more than 10 games since 2017, and that's not a slap in the face or anything. You're not a bandwagon. Like, you're just a fan of the team.
You can't call it a bandwagon. It's the Jaguars. Like, how are you gonna call a Jaguar fan a bandwagon when they've had literally nothing but
maybe
defeat?
in 2017.
Yeah, maybe in 2017 with their defense. But other than that, if you're a Jaguar fan, you definitely aren't a bandwagon. Yeah, Eddie said Doug Peterson didn't win a Super Bowl. He's still on the sideline, was a glorified cheerleader. Okay, yeah, Eddie. I think it's gonna take a little bit of work for the Falcons this year. I really hoping Marcus Mariota plays well, but if he doesn't, that's okay. He's a bridge quarterback for Desmond Ridder, and I really hope Desmond Ridder gets a shot to play. I want to see him a little bit. And next year, I mean, if we get some right pieces, go heavy in the draft again with defense, I think the team could be really good at the start of next year. It's going to be a wild card kind of team, not playoffs wise, just saying as a wild card in general this year from the Falcons, because you don't know how well Marcus Mariota is going to play, and if he does, and if the defense plays well with all the new pieces, then we make the playoffs potentially in a hard division, especially with the Saints, Panthers, and Bucks all getting improved defenses, and with Panthers getting Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, the NFC South is an interesting team, in my opinion, because all the teams in the division either don't have the quarterback situation figured out, or they're very close to not having the quarterback position figured out. You're questionable about Baker Mayfield in Carolina for the long term. Granted, he's there this year. We know that. What about next year? Then you've got the Falcons, who potentially have their quarterback in Desmond Ridder, or Marcus Mariota is their guy next year, and then after that, who do we have? Then the Bucks, Tom Brady's only got a year or two left, maybe 3 tops, but like that's really pushing it. And then the Saints, it all hinges on whether Jameis Winston is the guy, and I don't think anybody. There's some people that believe he will be the guy. There's some people that believe he won't be. I personally think he's better than people are giving him credit for. But is he going to take the reins of a team, take them to the playoffs, win a Super Bowl? Probably not.
Yeah, and Jameis Winston had a shot to be a franchise quarterback and completely missed his opportunity. Not saying he's going to be bad in New Orleans, but I don't think he's going to be the long-term answer. He's going to be a short-term answer, maybe for 2 or 3 years, but then after that, you're going to have to start looking at a new quarterback.
Yeah, so with that being said, the division's wide open in at least a year or two. And that's really, like you said, maybe not this year, but the following year, that division, in my opinion, is going to be up for grabs. And I've said the same thing about the AFC South, because It all depends on Matt Ryan in Indianapolis. Do they extend him? Who knows? We have no idea yet. It really depends. If he makes the playoffs and wins a playoff game, I think they're extending him. I think they're going to keep him for another 2 years, 3 years.
He has a 2-year deal right now, so he could potentially play that out.
Yeah, but the Colts have already showed that if they don't make the playoffs, they are willing to get rid of him.
Yeah.
So, which I don't think is going to happen. I think they're going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to go at least. I think they win the divisional. I mean, I'm with you. I think they'll make it further than that. But I think the divisional is a very fair spot to win and keep his job. If you don't make it to the divisional, I don't think you keep your job in Indianapolis. I think they've already showed that with Carson Wentz. If you can't make the playoffs, can't win the wild card, you're not the quarterback. We have too stacked of a roster. The Texans, they're terrible right now. And then the Titans, they're one big injury away from Derrick Henry, from that team being very bad. So, the AFC South is another one of those divisions that are about to be wide open.
And if the Colts don't do anything this year, it's gonna go into question as well. Frank Reich, what's he doing the past 2 or 3 years? He's had different quarterbacks. The one Philip Rivers led him to playoffs. Carson Wentz should have led him to playoffs, and then Matt Ryan, if he doesn't lead him to playoffs, what are they gonna do? Just get a new quarterback? I mean, how many times is that gonna work? You can't do that every year. I mean,
does he get a bigger chance than Brian Flores got? Brian Flores got 3 years.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, the way the NFL looks at it, yeah.
I would think he gets at least another year after this, only because, one, the roster is I think the roster is too good to get a new coach right now. And then I also think the situation's a little different. There was beef inside the organization with Brian Flores, the owner, the GM. So I that's why Brian Flores isn't there anymore. Obviously, with the lawsuits and stuff, we know that's why. It's not because Brian Flores couldn't coach. It's because there was beef within the organization. A lot of beef. So I think it's a little different situation. So I think Wright will get at least another year after this if they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm for sure if they don't make the playoffs this year, the Colts, I believe Frank Reich's gonna kind of be on the hot seat a little bit next year, for sure. He probably will stay with the team even if they don't make the playoffs, but next year they're gonna be really looking at him as well. I know he has a really good relationship, Frank Reich does, with the owner, but it's gonna be going time. But with all that said, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make the playoffs anyways. I'm pretty sure they can go far with that team, that roster. They should be able to go far. Even though it's a stacked AFC, they have the pieces there to compete with anybody in the AFC. And they shown it last year. They went against the Patriots when they were doing very well on their win streak. They were beating up on teams that you wouldn't expect them to, very, very good teams. In that pre-stretch thing, they beat up on the Titans as well. So, sky's the limit.
So then I've got another question for you. Is the AFC West so good that potentially there would be only one team from that division that makes a playoff because they all get beat down by each other to where they all go 3-3 division-wise?
Now, for that to happen, that would have to mean they all split. Right. Meaning they get one win and get one loss. So I think at least two have to make it based off of that. I don't think only one's going to make it because their schedules are very different from each other and they play different teams. They play mostly the same teams, but some games are different. And from what I saw from their schedules, the whole FC West in general, they can easily win a lot of their games with the talent that they have. So it's hard to say that one team will make it, because I really expect 100% guarantee that two teams are going to make it for sure.
I think that's a division to watch.
Yeah, because you have Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. You have Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, and Justin Herbert. I mean, It's all depends on their play. The 4 big quarterbacks in that division. It's dependent on how they play. And if they play as good as they did last year, they're all gonna make the playoffs. Given one team, because some other people's records in the AFC are good enough to get in, and they're gonna be like the 7th or 8th seed. What's up, DJ? Appreciate you for stopping by. Eagles just signed Jaquan Hardy from the Cowgirls. Jaquan Hardy.
Running back.
Okay.
What are the Eagles not wanting only 0 touchdowns out of Miles Sanders this year?
Is that? Oh, that's the guy I saw in Hard Knocks. So last year, he was fighting for a roster spot last year, Jaquan Hardy. And he was on Hard Knocks a bunch when they've had Hard Knocks with the Cowboys. And this guy, he had some speed and agility to him, and he was learning a lot from Zeke. And I kind of liked him to take a kind of a spot, but the fact is they had Zeke and Tony Pollard. It's going to be hard to compete with that. But yeah, no, that's a very interesting pickup because I personally just watched him a little bit.
What's the Eagles running back room looking like right now? I know they have Miles Sanders.
They have Boston
I
Scott
guess they have
still.
Hardy now. They still have Boston Scott.
Yeah. Yeah, they have Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, and then they also have Kenneth Gainwell. I don't know how I forgot about him. Rookie last year. Yeah, Eddie. He was always on the bubble during Hard Knocks. I was just waiting for him to fight for a roster spot, but he never could do it, unfortunately. So he was kept in a practice squad. All right, cool, Cobby. Just whatever you, yeah. Oh, dude, that looks sick, Cobby. Holy crap, that's sick. Okay.
I told you doing the swap, not the jerseys. Well, basically the jersey swap. Putting him in the Indy and the Falcon uni.
Nah,
They
I
always look really
gotta
clean.
change my thing right now.
Oh, Huntley and Kenneth Gainwell, duh.
Oh yeah, Huntley, yeah.
Who do you think makes the roster, the final roster? You think they're going to go in with like 4 running backs, or you think it's just 3?
Ooh, it's always hard. 52-man roster. It's gonna be a battle. They could potentially have all 4. They got the room to do it. They got receivers as well that they need to be on a roster. I think Jason Huntley probably gets cut. Honestly, if they had to make a decision, I think Jason Huntley is gonna get cut. Oh, appreciate you, Antonio. Hope your work day's going well.
Yeah, did we say what's up to DJ? I don't remember.
Yeah. I said, DJ,
Okay.
what's up? DJ, you there? DJ, hello. Show them. Oh.
And what's up, Antonio?
I don't know,
Antonio, we appreciate all the comments you've been leaving on the videos.
I don't know what I can do. Yeah, Antonio, you're awesome. Thank you for all the support.
Every day we post at 4 o'clock, and then at like 4:07, we get a notification. There's a comment on it.
This is the Matt Ryan little thing Cobby made. It looks amazing.
Yeah, that's sick.
Made from profile pic. Yeah, no, thank you, Cobby. 4 running backs.
4 running backs. Okay, which
right.
I'm assuming would mean Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell for sure.
Mm-hmm. And Boston Scott.
And then,
I mean, he played decent for them too.
And then the rest will probably fight for that 4th spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they have Jalen Reagor was dropping a lot of balls last year. So their top 3 now is AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Quez Watkins. So I really think they're gonna be fine. Jalen Hurts has all the weapons in the world for it at his disposal. Do you think the Eagles make the playoffs again, Ian?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, appreciate you, Antonio. Yeah, working our way up slowly but slowly. We're almost at 150. So if you guys are new and would like to subscribe, we do NFL content Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, podcast, talk about every single team in the NFL. You guys don't want to miss our preseason coverage and our NFL regular season coverage.
Yep. I told y'all we trying to hit 150 by the end of the month, and we're at 141.
Yes, sir. Soon enough, gonna be 200. Kabi, let's go. You have 14 subs. Oh, you're just gonna get better and better. Just post some edits or whatever. Whatever you're doing. Your freaking picture edits are very good. Like they're really, really good. And Eagles won the NFC East. I can see that happening, Antonio.
Yeah.
Cowboys are still gonna be good, but the Eagles are gonna give them a run for their money. They have Jalen Hurts. They have the receivers. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the Cowboys just have been very poor at selecting head coaches, and then Jerry Jones has a very hard time admitting that. So he will keep someone in their job for far too long. We've seen it with Tony Romo. We've seen it obviously with Jason Garrett. We're seeing it now with Mike McCarthy. Jerry Jones just has a very hard time admitting he was wrong.
Yeah, and if you go against him at all, he kind of shrugs it off and whatnot. Um, it's a very weird situation that Jerry Jones does for the Cowboys because he wants the team to win, but at a certain point you gotta let certain coaching staff go and whatnot.
Yep.
And I don't know if the Cowboys do have that same amazing seasons that they had last year. I mean, to have that and not make it farther than the divisional wildcard divisional round, that is just unacceptable. And Jerry Jones should have saw it and be like, "This is unacceptable." I don't know. To have all those accolades and not being able to do anything in the playoffs, I don't think they're gonna have the same exact stats last year. Like, I don't think Trevon Diggs gets the most interceptions in the league. Michael Parsons is still gonna be a baller. I think he gets close to as what he had last year, or even more. And Zeke, maybe he could get better. Maybe he'll have the same rushing yards. But that whole team needs to develop and kind of merge together again, and that's hard to do for any NFL team. And also with their defense as well, they did lose Randy Gregory, but I think they'll be fine in a pass rush game. I just don't see a team that was that good last year being the same team this year because every year is different for whichever team you play with.
Ravens and Bengals. Drake, I'll have to get back to you on that because I can't think of anybody that I would want you to spend time doing at the moment.
Ravens and Bengals tie the AFC North. That would be an interesting scenario, Antonio, and it's very likely to happen too. I really like the Bengals, but the Ravens also, if they stay healthy this year, unlike last year, then they're gonna be really good. They always go to playoffs. John Harbaugh, is a very good coach, knows how those players play.
The only ones I'm worried about from your list is the Saints. I could see it, but I'm never going against Tom Brady. Especially not going against him to win his division. And then the 49ers, I can't see them beating the Rams.
Yeah, I don't think the Saints win their division. I think they can make it the playoffs, but I don't think they win the division with Tom Brady and the Bucks there. Same thing with the 49ers. They have a really good defense. We haven't seen much of Trey Lance, so I really want him to be good, but we haven't seen enough of Trey Lance for him to be able to win the division. Even though they have a stacked defense. I think the Rams take it again.
Yeah, and then obviously the Chargers have a very good chance at winning, but I'm very high on the Raiders. And we were just talking about that. Jameis Winston has a chance to surprise everybody. But, I mean, who knows?
AJ, what's up? How's it going, AJ?
What's up, AJ?
I said I don't know how Trey Lance will be. I hope he does amazing because I really want to see him play amazing, but I don't think they can win the division. Probably playoffs though. They would definitely make the playoffs. Yeah, Hobby. I have like 4 cards that have a piece of their jersey. Damn, Cobby. Which cards do you have?
Wait, what just happened?
I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, definitely it's a free for all right now, guys. So definitely, if you want us to talk about anything, go ahead, let us know. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for stopping by today, having an awesome podcast today. Ian's chillaxing right now.
Yeah, I got the heating pad on my back.
Yeah, Ian's has COVID, so he's kind of resting a little bit, and also his back's hurting. Antonio, I 100% agree with you. Matt Stafford is getting so much hype. He's a good quarterback. I'm not gonna say he's not, but remember, he did throw those interceptions in the Super Bowl. He threw the interception that should have been an interception in the 49ers game that would have lost them the game in the NFC Championship game, making the San Francisco 49ers going to the playoffs. I just think people think highly of him now because he just won a ring. But he had his whole team around him. That's why he won that ring. It wasn't Matthew Stafford being there. In a sense, you could say he was because he was an upgrade from Jared Goff. But at the end of the day, he's not Tom Brady. He's not any of these top 10 guys. And Matt Stafford is good. He has the arm talent. But sometimes his decision making just isn't there.
What do you guys think the Raiders' record at the end of the season will be? So I just kind of brought this up a little bit ago. I think the AFC West is so good that there's a chance that all the teams in the division have like 9 or 10 wins. I don't think anybody in that division is going to have like 13 wins. I don't think that's possible. I think the only real chance at someone getting like 13 wins is going to be like the Bills. But with that being said, I could see every team in that division getting like 9 or 10 wins.
I see the Raiders getting 10 wins at least. They just have all the talent, like that whole division, and we're so close to being able to see them play against each other. Oh man, those are gonna be highlight games to watch. Copy has some Elijah Moore, Trey Sermon, Justin Jefferson, and Justin Field patch cards. Ooh. That's nice. Oh man. That's why I'm so excited about the AFC though. There's so many teams. It's so up in the air. It's hard to tell an AFC winner. Even though I'm still picking the Bills, but there's just so many teams in the division that can win. Has talent on their team. It's crazy. Tonio said Raiders are winning 9 games max. Hey, what's up, Nick? Appreciate you for stopping by.
Yo, what's up, Nick? Oh, you got a Jonathan Taylor patch card too. That's nice.
That sounds really nice. I'm hoping to hit.
Is everybody in like agreeing that Jonathan Taylor is going to lead the league again, or is it Derrick Henry stays healthy, Christian McCaffrey stays healthy, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook?
I like Derrick Henry doing it again, if he stays healthy. Doing it, not doing it again. Appreciate it, Nick. Yeah, definitely. If there's anything specific you want us to talk about, what's your favorite team in general? Definitely let us know. Oh yeah, no problem, Nick.
I think Nick's a Jags fan.
Okay.
I think he commented on our video today.
Yeah, Antonio, somebody's gotta fall. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Bills. Bills are gonna make the Super Bowl. That's my prediction, at least. And 49ers have all things in the world to do it. Yep, he's a Jaguar fan.
Let's go. I thought I recognized your name from the which poor Nick. Hey, us Jags fans got to stick together.
Oh man.
I've been telling everybody, at the very least, there is absolutely no way somebody could call us bandwagons. There's no way.
Yep, I literally said it. I mean, you can't be a bandwagon if you're a Jags fan because you
You
guys
literally
literally have been at the bottom of the league for years, except 1 year.
I
I'm
think the
not too
Jags
sure
are gonna
about
have
the
a lot of
earlier year
speed
though.
in Madden.
You think? No, I don't think Christian
They
Kirk's
should.
speedy. Jay Jones is speedy though. That's all I know. Jay Jones is speedy.
Well, also Travis Etienne. I can't remember what his speed is in Madden, but I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Oh yeah, Travis Etienne. Think he has. I think he has really
I
good
don't
speed
remember.
in Madden.
Jamal Agnew too. If he doesn't have 97 speed at least, there's something wrong with the game. Which we all know there is something wrong with the game. Oh, you played quarterback in high school. That's awesome. You don't have to tell me exact location, but did you? Are you from Florida? Is that why you're a Jags fan?
That's very cool. You can play QB. And I'm a Falcons fan. Tony, you guys know that. I'm a Falcons fan anyway, so I can't be a bandwagon, especially
Wait,
after Super Bowl 51.
Eddie. When did you stop getting season tickets? Oh wow.
That's really cool. You loving playing quarterback? So now that I'm a little older, like I wish I kind of played football a little bit. I don't know how I'd beat it honestly, but I just would have loved to play football in high school. Sandpoint High School. Okay. I know when I was first getting into football, some people I know they have season tickets every year for Jaguars still to this day. They still have Jaguar season tickets, and I go into like so many games every week, and they just kept losing and losing, and everyone kept telling me they're literally the bottom of the league, so I was like expecting them to lose each and every week, but I still had so much fun because like one point they could win, but every time I went they lost, so it was kind of unfortunate. And I remember them playing the Cleveland Browns and being like, oh, they can finally win this game because it's the Cleveland Browns, but they still lost, and I was like, damn.
My first game. Dang, it was like 2006, 2007 maybe.
Exactly the
We
same,
played
yeah.
the
I think
Jets.
2007.
We played the Jets, and we beat them 42-0.
Damn.
And I was like, I'm a Jags fan.
I wish I saw that game when I went. That was definitely not my first game. The first game I went to was a loss. I think it was the Cleveland Browns game. Oh, you got tickets to the Jags versus Houston game October 11th, Nick? Okay. That's gonna be a fun game. Jaguars could definitely should win that one.
Oh, so you're flying to Houston then?
I got you, Eddie. Yeah, that's why I've been going to that's why I've been going the last few years, or well, last year, because Falcons played them, and I went. I got really good seats though, and we won, so couldn't ask for
Y'all
anything
are
better.
haters.
Oh man.
Getting season tickets to watch the other team. What the hell?
I mean, if Tom Brady comes to Jacksonville, I mean, wouldn't you want to be able to see Tom Brady in action?
Yeah, but not if Nathan Peterman's also in Jacksonville. I'm not trying to go watch that.
True, but you get to see both teams every year, every week.
It'll be a cool experience. I would like to go visit every stadium in the NFL eventually.
That'd be a cool little series we could do eventually when we get big enough. We can.
Oh,
do
and
a
you're a
little
Seminole
series.
fan? Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you must like that Jameis Winston then, Eddie? That's like Mr. Crab Legs himself. Who else is from Ohio? From Florida State that's been like good recently?
Florida State.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. I know obviously Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen
I
Ramsey,
can't think
Florida
of
State.
anybody off the top of my head.
Um, oh,
Yeah, I'm a Florida fan.
Dalvin Cook was from Florida State.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Darwin James, Brian Burns, Cam Akers, Asante Samuel Jr., Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're a very good corner school, defensive side of the ball school.
My new boy Auden Tate, Falcons. James Winston. How did we forget about him? James Winston. I should remember.
Well, I had mentioned him. That's why I didn't say him again.
Oh, gotcha. Eddie Goldman, who just retired the Falcons after being a Falcon for like 2 days. Yeah.
Nick, yeah, we do play fantasy. We've actually got a couple leagues we're trying to start up. We've got a free league and a $10 buy-in league, and I think we've got 5 in each of them. Trying to get 12 people.
If you go in the description.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. If you go in the description, Nick, if you have Discord, definitely join our Discord, and you can sign up for our free or paid league. Definitely whatever you want. We're trying to get more people filled in there. If you don't have Discord, 2-second download, easy to join. So definitely go ahead. We have spots available, so if you want to join, go ahead.
Yeah, the free league, we're trying to do the draft on the 31st. And then the paid one will be later, closer to the start of the season. Christian Ponder. Man, how do you forget him?
Oh, man. Yeah, Eddie, there's a lot of... Not some people from Florida State gonna be balling out. Jermaine Johnson from this year I think he's gonna be good. He was kind of a steal, I guess, a little bit. He dropped way too far. Dropped pretty far in the draft for Jets to get him. Jameis Winston, especially one of the prime things right there, Antonio.
Yeah.
Hasn't been very good for the Bucks. Was never good. Oh, Christian Ponder, man, I remember when people thought that guy was gonna be the franchise quarterback. Oh man. I appreciate it, Nick. What I had? No, go ahead.
I was gonna say we both have Astros. I think. What are yours?
That's 830s, I think.
I think mine are the A10s. Maybe the A40s. I don't remember what I bought, actually. They're the Astros. They're Astros. I know that.
Yeah, no. Antonio, Vikings made a huge mistake with Christian Ponder.
Mine are the A10s. James Robinson, yes, sir. He still almost broke 1,000 yards despite missing the last 4 or 5 games of the season, and Urban Meyer not letting him play. If he can get healthy, he's going to be a beast this year, and he's going to get help, like legit help, with Travis Etienne in the backfield. I really think that they have a potential to be a running back duo similar to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Especially if James Robinson plays really well and Travis Etienne just lights it up right from the back as a receiving back and as a rusher as well. I really see that running back duo being good. The only thing that I'm a little concerned of when comparing them is that James Robinson. How well can he play? That's going to be the only thing. And we haven't seen anything from Travis Etienne yet. So, only thing. But if they both play well, then they could be really good.
Yeah, that was part of the issue with Urban Meyer. He would, on 3rd and short, 4th and 1, 4th and 2, or 3rd and goal, he was giving the ball off to Carlos Hyde. I mean, you can't be doing that in the NFL.
You give it to Carlos Hyde instead of James Robinson.
You can't be doing that.
Oh, man. Urban Meyer was a legend.
Yeah, my only knock on James Robinson is his, breakaway speed. That's it. I mean, there's been a couple times when you watch him run for 40, 50 yards, and he gets tackled from behind. But other than that, I mean, you're still getting a 50-yard runoff. I'm not going to complain about that.
Yeah,
but Travis Etienne is going to be very good in the backfield, I think.
James Robinson does have very good vision. That's what I like about him as a runner.
Mm-hmm. He's tough to bring down.
Yeah. Ooh,
which reminds perfect 1-2 punch.
Yeah, one's a power back, one's literally a elusive back, also a receiving back as well.
Yeah.
Perfect if you're trying to build a good running back room. That also brings me think about as soon as you brought James Robinson and what he can do, bring me back to Javonte Williams on the Broncos. I really like him, and I really liked what I saw last year. So I'm 100% sure he's gonna get even better this year. And talking about 1-2 punches, Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams 1-2 punch was good for the Broncos last year. It's just gonna get better this year, and I'm excited to see that.
Nick, I see it too. Definitely see that. I hope we keep him around. I mean, I'm not a big fan of paying running backs, but I mean, I think he's not going to want a lot of money, and I think he'll be kind of wanting to stay here, in my opinion. Hopefully, that's the case.
Yeah, Drake. Urban was grinding everywhere he went.
Urban Loki had that dog in him, though.
Not the good one like Zach Wilson, but
Zach Wilson was taking notes from Urban Meyer this offseason.
And also, talking about running backs, it brings me to the point. Cordero Patterson in Arthur Smith's offense. Oh man, he's gonna get way more touchdowns this year, and I just love seeing Cordero Patterson play. How Arthur Smith uses him, and if Falcons use running back Tyler Algier plays very very well. I hope he does. I think he can. I think he had very good very good rushing and receiving stats in college. So I'm excited for him. Aren't we all excited for our draft picks for our favorite teams?
Yeah. And I was going to say, Cordell Patterson, if you're into fantasy football, if he's available, you should take him.
When I said Urban Meyer's more of a German Shepherd, Zach Wilson's a Rottweiler, and Mike Vick is freaking the dog.
Best way to keep players in check, kick them.
Oh my god. Exactly, Nick. Urban was something else. I mean, oof. Taking players, grinding. Oh man.
You know what's bad though? I was so high on Urban Meyer when we first hired him.
Oh, I remember you saying that too.
I really thought he was gonna change it around.
Well, when you given his career, coaching career, yeah. I mean, he's not tough. Just want to show this again. Kenny Pickett, RPA, number to 99. If anyone's a Steelers fan, definitely. Really cool.
I mean, but how bad is a kick really? In the grand scheme of things, maybe he should have tackled him instead. Been a little bit more appropriate on the football field.
Oh man!
But yeah, that would look weird.
Why
coach tackling his kicker? At least from a point of view from far away, you look like you're just trying to show him how to kick the ball, right?
No one. I don't think any Jaguar fan knew what was coming from Urban Meyer. Mr. Khan, the real dog.
Well, Eddie, the difference between like Doug Peterson, the greatest coach in our history is Tom Coughlin, and he didn't even accomplish that much before he went to New York. And then Jack Del Rio was probably the second best. You could argue Jack Del Rio was the first best coach in our history. But, I mean, all we have to show for is a couple of playoff wins out of any of those regimes. So, like, if Doug Peterson can come in and make us a playoff team within 3 years, like, he's already a top 3 head coach in our history. Yeah, it's sad that that's the low. Like, that's not a very good grade scale, but that's just how it is.
Yeah, and you can't go kicking around people exactly, Antonio. You can't. It's different coaching. Literally, just as he said it. These people get back to adults. They're not kids. I mean, they're not gonna be scared of you or anything like that. So you can't coach them like that. You can't be rough with them. I mean, it just doesn't work, especially with a kicker. I mean, it's not even a quarterback. Imagine he did that to the quarterback. Imagine he did that to Trevor, Ian. God.
I think fans would be kicking Urban Meyer if he. Well, we should have been kicking Urban Meyer for kicking our most accurate kicker in our history.
Mm-hmm. Literally drove him away and it's now suing the Jaguars.
And yeah, Eddie, the bar isn't very high right now, which hopefully Doug Peterson changes the culture. Whether he's the long-term answer or not, hopefully he changes the culture. At least sets us in the direction of being a legit NFL team, because obviously we've been the laughing stock for the past 5 years. And before the 2017 season, we were a laughing stock for 10 years. The 2017 season was kind of a fluke season. I mean, granted, we're appreciative of it, but let's be honest, like, we haven't had a season like that since like 2007. So
Yeah. So it just if the Jags, and I think they have their quarterback with Trevor Lawrence, I hope he can play well for them because the Jaguars have never really had a set QB for them forever. Um, I really hope Trevor's the answer there. And Del Rio was good. I liked Del Rio on the Jaguars when he was coaching for them. He just couldn't get anything done with them, as well as like all these other coaches that have been trying. Literally don't have the best record in Jacksonville, but it's Jacksonville. I mean, you have to build this team from the ground up, which is what Doug Peterson is trying to do, trying to rebuild this team as well. So, that's all you can do.
yeah.
Oh, so I think we got enough votes on our. If you guys haven't voted on Discord, go to the PO box and go ahead and click that check mark if you guys want to send us stuff to a PO box if we get it. And I think we have enough votes that we might be getting one. I think we got enough support. As long as you guys want us to have a PO box and want to send stuff every month, definitely we'll open up right away.
My thing is, I think Doug Peterson did a good job of surrounding Trevor with the correct coaches, considering what he dealt with his first year. Got a bunch of former quarterbacks in the coaching room. They're not just telling Trevor what to do. You hear in Trevor's interviews that they're all collectively coming up with plays, which I think stuff like that's going to make Trevor a better person. He's able to go into those rooms and say, I'm comfortable with this, I'm not comfortable with that. And they're designing the offense around that. And I think that's going to help this football team because he's not going to be uncomfortable with their game plan.
Doug Peterson gave Trevor Lawrence everything he needs to excel. And I think he will. I think he will. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks from that draft. So he definitely has everything around him, has all the talent, like you said, Antonio. He has very good arm talent. We saw flashes last year from very good plays from Trevor Lawrence last year. Be able to lead the Jaguars to some wins.
Yeah, I'm very high on the team this year. If we do terrible, we do terrible, but I don't think we're going to do terrible.
So, our fantasy draft is going to be. We're planning on having it July 31st, right, Ian? July 31st?
Yes, so next Sunday.
Okay. Um, we'll see. It may. We'll probably be in like this scenario, maybe. Who knows? But we'll let you guys know. But yeah, very excited. Fantasy draft, first ever PI podcast official fantasy draft. Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
At worst, 6 wins and a maximum of 12 wins. I think I would say my ceiling and floor is more like 5 to 10. We actually looked at their schedule, me and Pratesh, and he's a less biased than I am, and we both pretty much said like at the most 10 wins. Like we looked at every single game we played, and we're like, you know what? We can probably beat the Lions. We can probably beat the Jets. We can probably beat the Texans twice. We might be able to split with the Colts. Might be able to split with the Titans. Um, there's a couple other teams. We literally went through and we're like, we have a chance at winning this one. We don't have a chance at winning this one. I think we gave ourselves a chance against the Ravens, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember because we've really built our defense to stop the run, and I don't think the Ravens are going to throw the ball to anybody. We'll see about that, but that might not even been the team we said would win. I don't remember.
Eddie,
Seattle, I think we play.
Oh yeah, you guys can. I'm pretty sure you guys can beat Seattle. Eddie, we don't got a date in mind yet, but that's just because we want to fill up everybody, so there's a pot for everybody, because everyone's giving in $10, so we want to make sure we have it filled. That way we get the maximum pot, so that way whoever wins gets the pot.
Shoot for being last year's Bengals. That'd be awesome. And yeah, Eddie, we'll keep in contact too about that. Like you said, we don't want to start it too soon with only 6 people in it, but we also want to give people enough time to like do a couple mock drafts. We kind of want to use the free league to let people, if they decide to do both leagues, like I'm using it as my mock draft.
Yeah, I think we said 10 was their ceiling. I like 8 being kind of like a perfect ceiling for them. They have talent to be able to win some games. Maybe not the best wide receiver talent, but decent wide receiver talent. And with all the additions on defense, they could be decent. So a lot of teams they play against, they can definitely win. That's why the ceiling is a little higher this year, in my opinion.
So looking at their schedule, Washington think they can beat. I think they can beat the Colts at home, which we've beat them at home since 2014. I don't think we beat the Chargers. Don't think we beat the Eagles. I think we beat the Texans. I think we lose to the Colts at Indianapolis. I think we beat the Giants. I think we lose to the Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs. The Ravens is debatable. I won't say we'll win that. Lions, Cowboys. If they fall apart by that time, who knows? But then we play the Jets, Texans, and if we split with the Titans, that would be 8 games.
Just so you
And
can
I think those are very fair.
Damn, Julio, you're gonna miss you're gonna miss the fantasy draft. I guess you're gonna have to go with the computer draft then. The free league, paid league. It's not Sunday, so you're good. You probably will make the paid league.
I do think. I don't know if we could be. I do think our defense is going to be extremely good this year. I think that's. I said top 15. I'm thinking we're going to be between 14 and 12, top 14 or 12, because our defense is going to be extremely good. I think our pass rush is going to be better, and I think we're going to be extremely good against the run. I think the Eagles are a little too good, but I do think we could beat the Ravens.
Oh, never mind. Julio, the draft will probably be like what 9, 10? I don't know.
Yeah, 9 or 10.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. Actually, you probably will make it, Julio.
My question about the Jaguars is the offense this year. And I think the offense is going to be fine.
Yeah, you'll be good. You'll definitely make it home from the Nationals, and then you'll be ready set for the draft.
All right, and then y'all boys know I'm about to beg for your likes on the video.
Yup, here comes the outro and Ian begging for likes for the video.
Can you guys pretty please like the podcast? We would very much appreciate hitting 10 likes today.
Yeah, also likes get us pushed out more on YouTube's recommended for live streams. So yeah, just hit that like button. Even gives you a cool rainbow effect.
Yeah, I think our defense is going to be extremely good, and that's Nick. That's part of my not concern, but I do understand the offense is going to need some time to click. However, I said this on an earlier podcast. I might have said it in one of the Jaguar videos that the Jaguars have a bunch of veteran wide receivers. They might not be the best at any category, but they have a bunch of veteran wide receivers who are going to help Trevor Lawrence. They're not going to be running into each other on crossing routes. They're not going to be falling on the ground doing their routes. These guys are going to be able to help Trevor. And if Trevor Lawrence is the generational type quarterback that I hope he is, Jaguar fans hope he is, he's going to improve the wide receiver room by himself.
Eddie, Eagles have all the potential with it, especially with the AJ Brown signing, to be a very good offense, especially with Miles Sanders. I like Miles Sanders, and I like Kenny Gainwell. He's kind of started pushing up after the halfway point of the season. What's up, Cobby? Thank you for stopping by.
Also,
again.
we need Kenneth Gainwell to do good because we've got so many autos of him.
Oh yeah, damn. I forgot about that. Wait, do we have? We probably have a couple of Kenny Gainwell autos. How many do? Oh man, I don't
We
even.
pull Kenneth Gainwell
All the time. Yep. That is one of the premier rookies we pull. Which isn't the worst because we could be pulling De'Ami Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Tila should be the Gag's answers. I hope he is. And yeah, unless he falls on his own face, which hopefully he doesn't. But yeah. Oh man. Ian, is that back warmer helping?
No.
Yeah, Julio, we'll be selling our cards soon. We have our eBay account ready. We just need to get together with Ian's COVID and everything. It's been having to push it back.
I've been
more and more.
quarantined.
Yeah, so I can't really go.
Oh,
there.
we just got another subscriber.
Oh, appreciate whoever subscribed. Thank you for subbing. You are awesome. I'll give you some cookies for subbing. Thank you.
Yeah, Julio, we got a couple ideas. One, we're gonna go live on TikTok and just show the cards, and then like just ask people to send money, and then we'll like get their information and stuff. Because eBay fees are like through the roof right now, so like we have to figure out ways to like sell the cards, but also not get scammed by fees.
Yeah, and if it's especially on eBay, if the offer is low and we're paying more for shipping than actually getting paid for the cards worth, then there'd be no point to put it up on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, Kabi. We'll sell you. Julio said make a PI podcast card store.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Maybe eventually. A little down the road, like 10 years or so. Maybe get a little older.
God damn it! I can't.
Yeah, Uno, you can have a cookie. I make the best cookies. Not gonna lie. I don't think Ian's ever. I had never made cookies for Ian. I gotta make him cookies one day.
I just made this dope ass dessert today.
Damn it, Ian! Why you gotta be mother fluffing always?
So it's called a. Damn, I don't even know what it's called.
Okay.
So basically, I put a layer of Oreos down.
Damn it, Ian! Why? Oh man.
Listen, this is gonna sound good though. I put a layer of Oreos down, and then I mixed Cool Whip and chocolate pudding, like a whole box of chocolate pudding, like I did the pre-made mix.
Oh, I don't
and
like
then a
pudding.
whole thing of whipped, and then I mixed that all together, and then I took a jar of chocolate frosting. I put it in the microwave for like a minute, and then I poured that over the Oreos. And then I took that mixture I made of the Cool Whip and the chocolate pudding, and I put that over the layer of Oreos.
Oh,
dude, it's so freaking good.
I want
Let me show you what it
now.
looks
God
like.
damn it! You're gonna show me what it looks like. Okay. Ian's literally teasing me with dessert, and I can't have it because I'm not there. Ian had to go and get COVID. Fortunately, god damn it. I appreciate you guys for coming by the podcast. I mean, it's been a hell of a time. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. He's gonna show us some Oreos though. So yeah, Antonio, I don't want to be paying $20 on shipping even. So like, it's gonna be tough, but we're gonna be able to sell our cards. We're gonna find a way. And Julio, yeah. I want to come and go to National so bad. Oh man, that looks so good. You know, Nick, I just have some ice cream, but I don't like ice cream as much as a lot of other people, just because I don't know. I'm a more cookie, cupcake, cake kind of guy, not really ice cream kind of guy. I'll eat ice cream cones sometimes when I feel like it. Like if I'm really feeling like a dessert, I'll eat ice cream. But other than that, I really don't care for ice cream. Um, yeah, I know. Just yell at me already. Oh man. I do really like a soft baked cookie though. That's just okay. Now that's in my head, and I'm gonna be talking about cookies now. Oh yeah, might as well ask. What's your guys' favorite cookies? Mine's chocolate chip. If there's any specific ones, cookies you like, um, yeah, let me know. You're lactose intolerant. Aw, damn. I'm sorry, Antonio. Dang. Yeah, exactly, Nick. I'm one of the few people who don't like ice cream. Oh yeah, big donuts. Yep. Yep, in October, the big donuts. Ian, what's your favorite cookie? You might be muted. You're muted.
You know, honestly, I think sugar cookies and peanut butter cookies are highly underrated.
All right, solid option.
Basic, but highly underrated.
Solid. Well, I mean, my favorite cookie is chocolate chip. That's pretty basic.
Yeah, but it's understandable.
Yeah, because it is the best cookie in the world. I mean, I don't think anything can beat that. But I did have a s'mores cookie at one point. And if you guys ever tried a s'more cookie, oh my god, melting chocolate, the melting marshmallow. Oh my god, you don't want to ever eat anything again. Let's think. Yeah.
Oh, Subway cookies. Damn, I forgot they even had cookies. I haven't been to Subway in forever.
Dude, I haven't either. Their cookies are good though. They make good chocolate cookies.
Because we always go to Jersey Mike's or Larry's or Firehouse. Like, those are the ones we go to, or Jimmy John's. Like, I always go to them before Subway now.
Antonio's lactose intolerant, so he hasn't had ice cream since he was 6, or any dairy.
Jeez.
Damn. Raspberry cheesecake cookies.
That sounds good.
I don't. Ian would like it. I hate cheesecake, so I don't think I'd like it. I don't like a lot of things, honestly. So I don't like coffee or anything like coffee, like cappuccino or anything like that. I don't like that stuff at all.
What's your favorite type of cake?
Chocolate cake. But I also like birthday cake a lot, like this regular birthday cake with the confetti and stuff.
Oh yeah. I like chocolate cake. Some birthday cake is too sweet. But I also really like coffee cake. Bro, coffee cake is so good.
Oh man. German chocolate is so good, Nick. Carrot cake, I tried it. It is good too. Carrot cake's good. I mean, I didn't think I'd like it at first, but it's good. German chocolate cake though is heavenly. So good. Ian, you need some German chocolate cake. It's so good.
I'm not a big German chocolate cake fan.
Oh my god. You're lucky I'm not there. Good.
Funny story. One of my old bosses, damn, this had to have been like 5 years ago.
What is it, cheesecake? I hate cheesecake, Julio. You know that.
Made me a German chocolate cake for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
I took one bite of it and threw the whole thing away.
Damn.
The whole cake.
Man, you should just fed it to me. I would have ate the whole thing. Damn.
It was back when I worked in Winn-Dixie. I might have been in high school, actually.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, when we were in high school, I used to get Ian some sodas from the vending machine. So he'd always bring me like a Pepsi at lunch because I never had one to bring. Yeah. It was awesome. He just pop up on the table, just grab out a Coke from his backpack, and be like, "Hey, Thank you. Oh,
Taco Bell sounds so good right now. I can't leave because of COVID. I've been having to get stuff DoorDashed or Uber Eats to me. Or not Uber Eats, Instacart. Like, I literally can't leave my house.
I'm fasting today, so I can't eat till midnight, so I'm gonna half an hour.
Oh, you got 30 minutes left.
Yeah. You also do get a nice Coke over here, too. Ian, Greg said get a chicken chalupa wrap.
Dude, Taco Bell sounds so good, but every time I DoorDash Taco Bell, they cancel my order.
Oh yeah, I've seen it at one point. He literally ordered something, and it never came. Like they delivered it to the wrong place.
Yeah, one time I ordered from Taco Bell. They entered my neighborhood. I watched their headlights at the end of the road. They parked, waited like 5 minutes, entered that they dropped it off, and then they left. And then I drove down there to see if they dropped it off somewhere, and they didn't even drop it off.
Oh my god. Dude. One thing I'm mad about is Mexican pizza getting so they should have known so many people want Mexican pizza. Oh my god. It's so much.
They always give you the two sauces.
Oh man.
Bro, McDonald's lately. I've been trying to get McDonald's like before I had COVID. I pull up to the drive-thru. It says 24 hours everywhere on the website, on the store door. The menu is off at like 10:30 at night. So then I GPS the nearest McDonald's for me that's 24 hours. I go to that one. Same thing. The menus are off. So then I had to go to Whataburger, which Whataburger was better anyway, but still.
Did you have to wait in a long line at Whataburger?
Not this last time, but you remember that one time I had to wait for like an hour and 20 minutes in Whataburger?
I remember that. You were on the phone with me for like a whole hour. Like, damn, it's taking that long.
I know. It took literally an hour.
Oh my god. Yeah, Ian finally got it.
Yeah. I finally got good.
I'm right next to him, and I don't have it, so I might be immune. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see in a week.
But here before or after you left.
Like right after?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Oh, I mean that's good for me, but not good for. Well, it doesn't matter because literally you got it.
Yeah, I do. I don't mind that, but sometimes it's like, bro, it don't take that long to make a hamburger. Or like you got 55 cars in line, obviously you can make like 20 burgers and be safe.
Yeah, a Whataburger has this like biscuit, like I think it's cheddar and jalapeno biscuit. Oh my god, it's so good. I need to get it. It's so good.
Pacific Northwest hits different. I don't know what that is. What kind of food is that? Or what is it? It might be a clothing store. I don't know.
Yeah, what is that, Nick? What kind of restaurants do you have up there in North Idaho? Yeah, we're near Florida. Ian's in Florida. I'm technically in Georgia, but pretty close to Florida, like at the border, literally. Oh, you never heard of Whataburger, Julio? What would you say it's like, Ian?
I don't know who I would compare Whataburger to.
That's what I'm trying to think, but they have all sorts of different food. You can't really compare it to like McDonald's or anything like that.
It's hamburgers and French fries, basically, though. I mean, it's not quite as like quality of Five Guys. It's really tough to say. Like, I don't know. It's probably like I've never had In-N-Out, so I can't even.
I've seen the In-N-Out's menu though, so it's very similar to In-N-Out. I've seen it when I went to LA. I've seen the menu, but I've never ate In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's a good comparison to Whataburger. Okay.
Damn, I wish I could try some In-N-Out fries though, or something.
Dude, I'm trying to think of another place that I really want to try. What's that chicken place? Raising Cane's?
Yeah.
I want to try Raising Cane's.
I think I tried almost every single fast food near us. Obviously except Popeyes and stuff like that, but fries is bad. Damn. Apparently In-N-Out's fries are bad. Oh, so Wendy's apparently has new fries. They're like crisper. I haven't tried them yet, but apparently they're crisper.
Nothing beats NY pizza. That's facts, Julio.
Oh my god, that mac and cheese pizza was so goddamn good. I need it again.
Dude,
Oh my god.
so
Ian, you should have.
Julio's coming to visit Pratesh in October. So, like, what do you even offer to show them for food? Actually, Eddie's a good person to ask if he's still here. What's a good place to show Julio in like the Florida area?
I know when we go down to Orlando, we're gonna go to Aruga's down there.
Oh my gosh, I will hitch a ride with you just for Aruga's. I don't gotta go with you guys to Orlando. I'll follow you to go to Aruga's, and then I'll leave.
Dude, Aruga's is so good. Oh my god, I wish, dude, I was eating there like every football night because we go there for Thursday night football every time. Oh man, yeah, Ian, the mac. I've told you about it. In New York where Julio is, they have mac and cheese pizza, the best pizza you'll ever eat in your life. Oh my god, I can't even explain it, Ian. Dude, we need to just fly there and get it. That's literally it. Idaho's like Texas degrees. Ah, damn. LA is expensive, Antonio. I was looking at all the stuff and even the apartment my cousin was in. Oh my god, it's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live there just because of how expensive it is. Yeah. Oh, Julio has family in Florida, so he goes so many times. I forgot about that. I also Great American Cookie. It's the spot. I was about to take you to Crumble, Ian, but then you got COVID, so kind of
unfortunately,
went down the water.
COVID kind of.
And who knows? I might not even be able to come on Sunday if you're still sounding sick.
I should be fine by Thursday.
Yeah, but what about everyone else? Are they better?
They all got COVID before me.
Are they all better now?
Yeah, Lauren's going back to work tomorrow.
Oh, okay, cool.
The only thing I forgot, I have to work Thursday now.
Oh, damn, yeah.
I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But then I go back Thursday. So I'll work Thursday, Friday. Probably Saturday.
Oh, no, Drake. I was talking about Nick. He was talking about it's like Idaho's like Texas but trees. But yeah, gas is crazy. $7 for gas in LA in like the valley side. Oh man. Oh dude, Publix cookies are the best cookies I've ever had in my life. I mean, I don't think anything can beat that. Like I still haven't found a cookie that's beat Publix cookies. Your apartment's $2,800 a month? Oh
damn.
God. Mine in Orlando was freaking 13. That's nowhere near as
What's
much.
minimum wage out there? Is it 15 or is it more like 20 now? I haven't kept up with minimum wage anywhere.
Have you had Publix cookies, right, Ian? The chocolate chip cookie and the sprinkle cookie.
Of course I've had Publix cookies.
They're amazing. And your camera kind of froze.
I don't think it froze. I think.
Oh no, you just stood still. Oh no, it did freeze for a second. $15 heading towards 20.
Minimum wage here just hit 15. However, yeah, it's over the next few years. So like, I think it's at 10 right now, and it's supposed to hit 15 by like 2024.
Which means everything else is gonna go higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, already inflation made a $1 soda at McDonald's go up to what was it? What was it last when we went?
It was $2 for
$2.
$1 soda.
That's weird because in Kingston, my dad checked, it was 139, 149. It went up a little bit, but still, it wasn't as near as that McDonald's we went to.
$16. What's the cheapest place you can get for rent out there? Is $16 livable?
Dang, I just can't imagine living in LA. At McDonald's, Julio? Still $1?
See, how's it? I mean, granted, like this area is turning into like a super high cost of living area. Um, so like, but it's crazy that we could have just got scammed. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, Nick. Yeah, down here it actually got a little lower, thankfully. It's at 3.99 right now, I believe. Gas
It
where I am.
was 4.15 on Monday. That's the last time I've been out was Monday.
Damn. 3.99 where I am, but it's going down. Oh yeah, Ian's was at like 3 weeks ago was at 4.70.
Yeah. It was like it was at 4.89 and then it started slowly going down. It didn't hit $5 here.
Dude, Uno, I'm hungry too, honestly. I haven't eaten all day. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. That's great that you got a trade, Antonio. That would have been tough just to pay everything if you were living on $16. $16 an hour. I mean, in that general area.
Is like roommating like common there? Or are people just like you're either wealthy or you're living with your parents or something? Is that how it works?
Yeah, Julio, it's
Or
all the
do
way
most of the jobs
3.99 down
pay a
here.
lot there? $4.80, and that's low. Damn.
Yeah, especially when you go north, it's crazy, and especially west, I
Yeah.
guess. Dude, I think it'd be crazy if we ever saw $5 down here. I think a lot of people will be angry. It
I mean,
almost
that
did
damn
go to
near
that
hit it
point.
here.
Yeah. And then I think he said 7 as well for one in the valleys in California. $7.
Oh, Julio, you got a company truck or a company vehicle?
Yeah, he works when he works for ADT. They pay for his gas on the
Oh, that's
car.
dope.
Works out perfectly. Oh my god, Nick. Something we can't talk about.
We can Discord about it though.
Oh, I'm not really into politics, but Ian might be.
My nice new ADT van.
Oh my god. Oh no, you're good, Nick.
Wait,
No worries.
yeah, you're fine. I mean, we ain't tripping that hard about it.
Yeah, I know.
It's just if it turns into an argument, then we gotta stop it.
Yeah.
Wait, Julio, do you have to fill up at a certain place, or do you get a gas card, or do you get an allowance? Well, I would think you would probably get a gas card.
I love how we went from football to food and gas. I think that's pretty cool. We're an anything podcast now.
Nice. My stepdad works for a concrete company. He's got a company vehicle, but he's got a gas card, but also they have a gas station basically at their work. So he can either fill up or go use the gas card.
Um, anything else, Ian? That we can think of? Any announcements?
I would show the mini helmet, but My back hurts and I can't get up.
All right. So we are giving away at 150 subscribers, 9 subscribers away. We are giving Nick. You might want to hear this. A signed Byron on Leftwich Jaguars mini helmet. Signed by Brian on Leftwich himself. It's Jaguars mini helmet. At 150 subscribers, we're going to be giving it away to you guys for thank you for reaching this milestone so quickly. After it's only been like 4 months since we started this. So yeah.
Yep.
Gonna be a crazy giveaway, you guys. Make sure you're subscribed. Once we hit 150, we're gonna be doing everything we can to get a giveaway video out there for you guys, so you guys know what to do to enter the giveaway.
Yep. We have 7 days. 7 days until July 31st, which is our goal for 150 subscribers. We want to hit 150 subscribers by the end of the month. So please help us. Tell your friends. Tell your mom.
For your dog.
Tell anybody.
Yeah, Nick, when I was watching David Garrard play, when I went to Jaguar games down here, I like David Garrard, even though he was decent for what they had, and I really like David Garrard. I think someone gave me a jersey of David Garrard too, so that's why I had.
Okay, Drake, I'll check it after the podcast.
But yeah, make sure to look out for the fantasy draft on Sunday. So yeah, we're gonna be going crazy. Hopefully you guys are ready. It's gonna be a fun fantasy draft. We have a few more spots to fill, so definitely Nick, go ahead, get yourself checked in, and we'll add you into the fantasy group and get you in there, so we can have a fun fantasy draft on Sunday. And Tuesday is our 50th episode, so I don't know. Maybe something special will happen. I don't know. But we'll see.
Yeah, and appreciate you guys for watching. Remember, we go live every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And we upload every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern. So stick around, turn the noti bell on, subscribe, like the video. Join the Discord. We talk off podcast to everybody in the Discord all the time. So, yeah.
Do you have a suit for Sunday, Ian?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll get one Saturday though.
So
I
yeah,
really haven't been able to get out.
Anyone who's gonna be in the fantasy draft, we're planning to have like everyone in suits. Definitely we'll be showing off pictures of everybody in their suits and stuff like that. Don't know if we're gonna have everyone on screen because there's only so much room on screen when we're doing the fantasy draft. But I think we're gonna try to have everybody do the fantasy draft in suits. So definitely it's gonna be a fun time. Oh yeah, appreciate it, Nick. No problem. Oh no problem, Antonio. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Drake, we'll get back to you on Discord in just a second. So thank you guys for watching. Nick, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you for stopping in. Everybody's welcome. We talk about every single team, every single Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Times are gonna change, I think, with the regular season coming up. So we'll let you guys know on that. That's the only other thing I believe we have, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on Tuesday for our 50th special. Peace.
Thank you for watching the PI Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and tune in next time so you don't miss the latest news in the NFL world. You can also follow us on TikTok at PI Podcast and on Twitter at PIPodcasters. Until next time.